Most of the people that I know who work in software, for whatever reason, work in the web. It's probably somewhat selection bias because I come from a web development background. But I think, the majority of people you bump into are going to say, like, I do something with the web. From that regard, I pretty much always tell people start with front end. Like, learn your HTML, learn your CSS. That's not necessarily real programming. But then dig into your JavaScript and learn, take that path, because that's the easiest way to communicate with somebody else with software. We live in a world where, for whatever reason, we communicate over the web so much. Like, that's just where we've ended up. From there, you have to kind of pick your poison, and it's not an easy decision in terms of where you go to the back end. Like, we teach PHP, Ruby, and Python, and we're working on our first Java course right now, because we've had a lot of students ask about that. And so, from the back end standpoint, I love Ruby. That's my favorite thing to do. But I can't really say very well, like, oh yeah, you ought to do this. I think it comes down to personal preference, and I'd probably tell somebody, give each one, maybe do the first Treehouse course on each one and get a feel for which one you like the most. Or, look at where your community is. If you have a lot of friends that are already doing PHP, do PHP, because you're going to get more support that way, and you're going to probably be able to stick with it longer, because of that kind of circle of friends you have.